What's good, everybody? It's your boy Von Doom. I wanted to talk to you about some things because, that's what I like to do. Talk, especially about music, the rapping, the hip hop, the arts of things like that. I wanted to talk to you guys, maybe put a little bit of discussion in the air. As you can already see by the title, I want to talk about the art of sampling. And is sampling stealing? Anyway, so of course people already know if you're really into hip hop, if you're a hip hop head, if you make beats, if you rap, blah blah blah. Most back in the day when hip hop started, cats really didn't have much, so they used samplers, NPCs, things like that. And then they started getting creative with their music and actually, taking, horns, hi-hats, drum breaks from different types of songs, putting them all together and making something dope. That's basically sampling in hip-hop. But there's an art to it, because you just can't take a beat, or you just can't take something and then, you can take a piece of music and take some kicks and snares, blah blah blah, and then put it all, match it up, and then you have a beat with a song on it. Like, you can do that, and I guess you can call that sampling, but I don't necessarily call that sampling. I just call that being lazy. There's an actual art to, like, real, true sampling, taking bits and pieces, chopping things up, kicks, snares, samples, hats, all that type of stuff, taking a piece of something and creating it into totally something different. Like, a lot of people sample, like, Earth, Wind, and Fire and stuff, or sample, like, oldies music. They'll just have 5-second part, and then they'll take the kicks and snares and things like that and do that type of stuff. I'll do that sometimes, but it's kind of artsy in a way. I don't know. But when I sample, I actually take stuff, chop things up. It's like an art, man. It's really, that's when I started getting into music, started getting into making beats. I was fascinated on what you can make out of something else, like creating something out of something else that was created. Now, this you would say, I would believe, comes into the other question: is sampling stealing? The short answer, no, because most people nowadays have this little thing they call sample clearance that answers that question. But the long answer, people say, especially they bash hip hop and rappers, and they a lot of people bash us for stealing other people's songs and records and things like that. You can't necessarily call it stealing if somebody's getting paid for what you're using. It's kind of dumb. Some people do kind of take it overboard, like my homie Timberland. I don't know what he's doing. He still makes some dope tracks. He's one of, like, my favorite producers. But, like, for example, you just can't say all nothing but hip hoppers and producers do is steal other people's songs and make stuff. For some reason, everybody likes to say that. So, if that's the case, then Skrillex is a thief. Daft Punk. That's one thing I can't stand. How you gonna bash Kanye for taking freaking 4 words, better, stronger, faster, whatever, taking 4 words off that Daft Punk song, but Daft Punk took, like, that whole sample. Kanye's a thief, but Daft Punk isn't. Like I said, if you're gonna call Kanye West a thief for sampling everything in this world, if you're gonna call Jay-Z a thief, I'll admit, on Watch the Throne, Why I Love You, Can't, Who Gonna Stop Me? I don't know. I have a question mark on that. In my opinion, I don't think that, the songs are dope, but basically, I don't know, it's just the same exact song. But anyway, I have a question mark on that. But how can you say Kanye West take, like, this is just an example. How are you going to say Kanye West is a thief, stealing music? He's ripping off Daft Punk because he took 4 such and such words, but Daft Punk took that whole 25 seconds. I don't remember the name of the guy, but that's his stuff too. So like I'm saying, if us rappers are thieves, Skrillex is a thief, Daft Punk is a thief, Aphex Twin is a thief. What is his name? Demayas, something. That guy's a thief. Freaking dubstep people are thieves. Techno people are thieves. See what I'm getting at? Everybody samples, and it's different. Honestly, like, if it wasn't for hip hop, like, a lot of these different types of, like, branches, techno, drum and bass, jungle, dubstep, all those type of different types of music, I don't think they would have that much to cover. It's the same thing, but different audience. So you really can't bash hip hop and producers on sampling when everybody else does the same thing. Because you can argue with me all you want to, I will prove you wrong every single time. I hate it when people say that sampling is stealing, or it's not original. Sampling is original if you're taking something that, if I take if I take the Diana Ross thing I did on the video, chop it up, do certain things, and make it into something new, I would think that's original. It wouldn't be original if you didn't change one thing about it and did nothing to it. But then there's, like, if you're like a hippie like me, you won't really care about clearances and things like that, and I usually, like, just for the art and the feeling and the emotional parts of things, sometimes that's okay. Because if you find something real raw, like, for example, RZA's biochemical equation joint, he did nothing to that junk except just sped that mug up. That was dope. He put some drums and kicks on at the end, but that junk was dope. Freaking Supreme Clientele, Ghostface Killer, they didn't do nothing to them, but they just sped the stuff up. But it was tight though. Sometimes it's okay if you know what the heck you're doing. But is sampling stealing? No, I don't think so. Especially if people are getting paid for the things you use. Technically, no, sampling is not stealing. If you follow the rules. Tell me what you guys think about that. Comment, please like, please subscribe. Do it for me. I got more videos coming for you. I got more discussions coming for you. It's going to be dope. So, yeah. Check out my mixtapes on the playlist. I'll make some more beats for you guys. Episode 2's coming. I think I'm going to make... I don't know what I'm going to do yet. You'll find out when I do it. Peace out, y'all.